Ah, the syrups.
Yes.
Okay, nice.
You want to
Okay.
have one?
Yeah, I kind of do.
Yeah. It's really
that's
good.
okay.
It's really good, yeah.
Thanks, mate. Love it.
It's good?
This is good.
Yeah?
This brings me back to my childhood. It's like ice lollies.
Yeah,
That
sure,
kind of
sure.
flavour. Do I need to put this on a coaster?
What's the... yes, actually.
Yeah.
Yes. So on the table with, on the... There we go. You spill it.
I spilt a little bit.
Oh no,
I'm
the
very
carpet!
sorry.
Oh,
I'm very sorry.
no.
I'm very sorry. Should we go get some cleaning products?
Oh well, drama.
No. Let me go get some
Drama.
cleaning
Well, I
products.
don't know how we're gonna do that, mate. It's
No, don't say that.
yes.
What a disaster. I'm Lawrence Barretto, and over the last decade, my day job has been interviewing the world's best drivers in Formula One. For a change of pace, now I'm going off the grid to delve deeper into the personal lives of these elite racers. Esteban Ocon's Formula One journey has never been straightforward, and he has fought every battle like his life depends on it.
Oh, it's super close between the two of them.
I'm not gonna be scared of him.
He's faced adversity off the track as well as on it. Your family moved into a caravan.
My dad said, it's now or never.
From losing his seat to claiming a maiden victory, Esteban's resilience has defined him.
And I will give everything until I manage to secure what I want.
Yeah! Woo!
Yes, guys! Well done, mate. That moment meant the whole world to us.
He's invited me to his home in Geneva to tell us his story of how he has relentlessly fought against the odds. Esteban,
Hello.
how are you doing?
How are you, Lawrence?
Very good.
Oh, good.
How are you?
Okay, very good. Very
Thanks
good.
for having me around.
No problem, pleasure.
Am I right to come in?
Yes,
Thank you very much.
No problem.
This is lovely.
Don't look too closely because we are in renovation. Cables are hanging out the wall and stuff like that. My dad is doing all the renovation
Cool.
by himself, so that's why the project takes a bit longer. But at least I know it will be well made. So
Talk me through some other bits that you've got here.
probably one of the most beautiful fan art that I've received. The replica of my steering wheel. It's,
Wow, so they've carved it.
Yeah. You can even push the paddle.
It must be pretty special when you meet someone who's put
It's
so much
incredible.
time.
I do keep them all. Those memories are important. These people, meant super well, to me, to give me something like that. Yeah, I want to keep all these memories.
I'm really sorry about the carpet and the drink.
No
but I feel like
worries,
we got it all
you
out
recovered
as well.
pretty well, you recovered.
So just send me the dry cleaning bill or whatever you need to do. I'm itching to see the training centre where you essentially spend your life in the winter. Should we head off?
Let's go.
Sounds good. Mate, to have a supercar like this.
This is, kind of a company car, so it's not really mine. But it is, a dream coming true when I got the car delivered and I took the cover off. I had the smile of a kid and remembered, when I was young, how I was looking at these journalists, unveiling the cars and driving them on tracks, and it's crazy, it's insane.
And even driving at slow speeds around these kinds of corners must be a real kick still, right?
Yeah, it is, and you know what, it's quite fun because now we are not making any sound, but if I go like this, it's gonna sound suddenly. It's quite crazy, no? All right, so training center.
This is an extraordinary location.
Is a beautiful workplace. And I've been coming here since years and years.
Let's
go. head in.
Let's go, Lawrence. Yeah. Resume training.
After you, mate. Well, you're in the kit. I'm not in the kit, but that's okay.
Oh, you were going as well. So, Xavier, how are you?
Good,
and you? Very good.
I hear you work this guy hard.
Yes, 11 years that we're working together. So today you are going to show us, Xavier, what we are doing.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's give us a sample.
A big hour to push.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Don't kill me, huh?
I will. Not immediately.
Not immediately, I like that.
So it's a body scan, basically, it's body scan. So we can have a measure on the water in blood, water in cells, the number of fiber inside the muscles, the bones, everything.
You like the music?
I do, yeah, it's very therapeutic.
It's to relax before the result.
Yeah.
So it will print and now we're gonna see.
Okay.
Basically. I started the winter training at 66.8.
Okay. 66.8,
So
so you
picked
put
up a
nearly 4 kilos. What's the target?
Maybe we are already.
Maybe we're
Oh, maybe on target. Well, then that means winter training's worked.
Now we stop this kind of training, we move into another one. So it's vision training, reaction training. This is warm up.
Okay.
68 right.
That wasn't even fast, was it?
Go for it, mate.
Allez,
Okay.
and we go. Yeah, 55 lights. Yeah. Okay, you was faster up and on the right side than all other.
So you
Ah.
click on the top right.
I was slightly quicker than you.
No. I did 68.
Okay,
Take the risk to do a mistake and it will be faster.
you're
Is
right.
it so?
Yeah,
You understood you
that's
straight
a
away,
good
you
point.
see?
That's a good point.
You read people, it's quite
Very
scary sometimes.
scary.
Alright, I
Okay.
try.
Big push now, eh?
Yes, definitely.
Hey, 91.
That was good.
That's a bit quicker than the one before.
Yeah.
If you put it
Yeah.
together, you can do, I think, at least 94, 95.
Good work.
Thank you.
And that's with one small warm up
Yeah.
as well. Esteban, I want to start at the beginning. I want to take you back to Normandy, to that little town where you grew up. Just take me there. What was it like?
You know, I grew up in cars or with cars around always. My grandpa once, I was 7 years old and he took me, you know, in his car. I said, "You want to drive?" He's a special character. But yeah, I remember following the bus with the little 4CV and I drove to school. It was not very far, it was only a kilometer. But yeah, I drove the car to school. So my parents got it told off after that.
Was there a point when you were growing up where you decided that motorsport was your dream?
You know, I was watching Formula One on the Sunday. I remember I was shocked, but also fascinated at the same time. And yeah, the love for the sport basically grew up from there. And at the same time, I got a taste of karting. I wanted to only drive and drive and drive all the time. And many kids, you know, they say, yeah, I want to become astronaut, I want to become footballer. For me, it's always been, I want to become a Formula One driver. And it's never changed since the first time I spoke about it, so.
So I understand that your family sold the house that you lived in and you moved into a caravan. Do you remember the moment your dad came in and said, "Esteban, we're selling everything, it's all in on you"?
Yeah, I do remember. Dad said, it's now or never. It was an immense amount of pressure. I didn't have a normal childhood. But we are living there with my mom, with my dad and my dog all the way through. And every day that I was waking up, we had a different scenery. And I remember one day I opened the door. There was a view of the sea. And we were in Monaco. It was amazing. It will stuck with me forever, that moment.
Then you partnered up with Pierre.
You know, Pierre was my best friend when I was younger. Then we grew up and things changed a little bit.
These two Alpines, they're not the best of mates.
What was that? He just run me off the track.
I don't know how many people know your dad let Pierre have a go in your car.
Yes.
And that was when he got the bug.
Yeah, I was on that little go-kart track in Anneville in Rouen, and I was practicing for the regional championship that were coming up. Pierre was playing football, and my dad said, quit these shoes, jump in the go-kart of Esteban, you know. And the following week, Pierre got a go-kart as well, and we were driving together. I was showing him the line first, and then we were racing together.
Esteban Ocon punching the air with delight.
And P2.
And he will be joined by his teammate. Alpine have both cars on the podium. Pierre and Esteban, friends turned rivals turned teammates on the podium together.
Two kids from Normandy racing for a brand from Normandy. I mean, who would have thought, really? This world has a billion people, and we're just two little guys from France, so it's quite crazy. That moment meant the whole world to us. The only thing I would love to is for us to share, more podiums in the future.
That's one of the things that I've spotted.
It's a mess there.
I'll grab it and I'll bring it over.
Right.
Considering you've only just started kind of developing this place, it's significant that this is one of the first things you've got. Well, at least one of the first things that I can see anyway.
Yes. So when I came back from Brazil, my girlfriend Flavie, she basically made me a surprise, so she bought me that. Yes, it will remain a special moment because also Brazil has a special, place in my heart since always. I got huge support there. Every year I go, people call me Oconzinho, which is quite special. Yeah, it was obviously great to have such an achievement there. This one is quite special for sure.
Had a lot of success coming through karting, and then the funds dry up. What happens now?
There was a bit of a feeling of, is it gonna come, or am I gonna go and work with my dad, with cars and being a mechanic? I had the chance to meet Toto. Just called him and said, can you help me for the future? He was my last chance, my last hope. So if he was saying there was no options, that would have been gone, the whole dream. But eventually he called back and said, you are gonna race with ART in GP3. So if you succeed in that one, we take you in the program.
Wow.
The tension building. In a minute, it will build with the revs. And now we wait for the lights. We're underway for the title decider for GP3 in 2015, and contact immediately between the two championship contenders.
I'm not someone that likes to take risks, but when there is a reward behind it, I always tend to go for it because I always had to fight for what I had.
And coming across the line in third is the GP3 champion of 2015, Esteban Ocon has done it.
I'm born and raised, I need to give it everything to get to the result, and that's how it's always been. We were not there for real yet. Things look great for me to be a professional racing driver at least.
It started to get real though. You got the opportunity to be a reserve driver at Renault. You were obviously part of the Mercedes Junior program as well.
I remember coming in the garage actually, and I was blipping the throttle, going like boop, boop, boop. And the engineers were telling me, are the pedals too close to you? Because you seem like you are blipping the throttle when you come in. I'm like, no, I'm just enjoying the sound, guys. So
that raw love, I think, of the sport.
Yeah.
Then it's that guy, Toto Wolff again. He must have given you a call, I guess, at some point in 2016.
It was summer shutdown, so we were on holidays with friends. And I remember receiving the call, and I had to go straight away and do a seat at Manor to join the grid in Spa. So couldn't believe what I was hearing, and we were having a drink. I don't drink alcohol, so just having like a Coke or something. And I remember looking at the TV of the bar and seeing myself in the news up there. And I was like, oh, that's me up there.
Was that like the first time you reckon, media-wise?
Well, I think so, yeah. People were talking about me in like live TV in the news info. I didn't believe it. They were like, "Ah, it's you, it's you." I was like, "What?" Then I looked, yeah, it was me. Yeah, pretty nuts.
Are you a celebrity? Do you think of yourself as a celebrity?
No. I'm just a normal guy, you know. I don't change the way I am. I don't want to be another person than how I was before, and I've always said to the close people around me that if one day I change, I need a good slap.
No one slapped you yet, right?
No one slapped me yet, so hopefully I'm fine.
I heard you've made your movie debut.
Yes. So Michelle Larocque, a very famous French actress, she's a good friend of mine. She asked me one day, you know, like, I'm making this movie, there is a little role that we could make you play, and would you be interested in doing it? And of course I couldn't resist in saying no. Yeah, the movie is on Netflix, and yeah, I've had a lot of fun, you know, filming it.
Regarde, c'est cool, hein?
Attends, je croyais qu'il était garagiste, lui.
Non. Je t'ai juste dit qu'il bossait dans l'automobile, c'est tout.
Ça va? C'est qui, c'est...
C'est Lucas.
Oh non, c'est gênant, le pauvre.
I don't know if you can call that an actor, but at least, you know, I was in a movie, and I think it was quite fun to be able to experience that.
I think you can definitely call yourself a Hollywood actor now. But so we've got Formula One driver, Hollywood actor. What on earth is next, Esteban?
Well, I don't know. Hopefully the best is yet to come.
You're walking into the paddock for the first time as a Formula One driver. What was going through your mind?
I'm going to be on track with like Jenson Button, Fernando, Seb Vettel, drivers that I've looked at for all these years. But I remember it being, you know, super draining. I thought I had more time to prepare with the engineers, but the amount of interview I had to do and the amount of requests there was, that shocked me a lot more than the work that I was going to do with the engineers and stuff. And I was tired like if I had run a marathon.
Well, Esteban, your first ever drivers' parade in Formula One. How nervous are you?
I'm not nervous at all. It feels amazing atmosphere, a lot of fun around. It's going to be a great race. Great opportunities for overtaking, so...
I'm going to lose my toes. Good luck.
Esteban Ocon on his Formula One racing debut. What can he do from 17th?
Then you're on the grid. You're surrounded by the Sebastian Vettels, the Jenson Buttons. What's going through your mind at that point?
Forget they are who they are. Let's race them. I had a terrible start. I was last already, but I went backwards. And then there was a crash. I think it was Jenson actually. Got involved with my teammate, I think at the time, Pascal. And then I went through and did a good race, I think. That Manor car had an insane top speed. Like we were flying through the straights. But how long the race was, that was also quite a shock. To race for almost 2 hours was a big difference. You know, we were racing very well, but a very difficult moments, you know, for us all at the time in Interlagos. Yeah, I would like to tell the story a little bit about this one. There was a huge pressure to not lose the point to Sauber.
Good lap time. We're P8 at the moment, let's keep pushing.
Chasing that Sauber all the way.
What a mature drive from Ocon. That's a super performance from him.
Felipe Nasser was Brazilian. I was racing against him.
Okay, so 2 seconds to Nasser, let's go and get him.
This is absolutely crucial for their financial futures.
I was 8th before, I think, the last lap. And I failed.
Esteban Ocon's been passed. Great afternoon for Sauber. That could be worth somewhere in the region of $30+ million to that team. And it's Manor that lose out.
I'm sorry, I couldn't do more. It was a good effort, Esteban. It was a good effort.
We didn't succeed, and the team died at the end of the year. You know, if I got to score more points than that Sauber car. Maybe it would have been a different outcome. Keep the team alive for the following season. I felt that it was almost my fault, you know.
Yeah, just very disappointed for the team. I mean, they deserved that point ahead. They work really, really hard. We were close to have it. Unfortunately, I couldn't just protect my position, so I feel sorry for the team, really. As I said, they deserved that point.
And that was very tough. I moved on from them, but there was fantastic people that were working in this team, and it was tough to see that this team went, unfortunately.
Real example, I think, of the pressure that you put on yourself must have only accentuated when you went to Force India and you had to perform in a team that was competitive, so should be scoring regularly.
Yeah, it was a lot of pressure. I was racing against someone very experienced, Checo. He was a consistent scorer in the midfield, probably the most consistent. I started clearly on the back foot in the first race, but I then managed to, caught up well after that, and then we were racing very closely, and there were moments where, I did mistakes. There were moments where I don't feel it was, necessarily my fault.
Checo attack Ricciardo, otherwise we will have to switch. Let us race away, please.
This is two teammates scrapping away here. As Perez goes to defend, and Ocon goes round the outside, and is going to have to try and go the long way round the chicane, and can't quite do it.
The move he did wasn't fair, I think. Could have left us, both out of the race.
I was very young, I was inexperienced. I wanted to, push hard and show people that I was capable of.
The Team Force India scrapping away. Perez has lost a place to Massa. Big damage to Perez's front wing.
Both damaged. What did Esteban do, guys?
What happened today is totally unacceptable for the team.
He says that you gave him no room, cost the team a potential win today.
That's what he said? Okay. Well, that's what he said, I'm not going to comment.
At the time we were just racing hard and trying to race as the best we can, and that's also why we got so many points, that year, because we were racing very well together.
Two Force Indias came together as well.
Sergio crashing to me, turn one. No love lost there, is there?
There are things that I would have liked to change, like Spa, for example.
The Force Indias, that was touching and into the wall as well, Martin. And that's getting a bit spicy between the pair of them, isn't it?
These kind of moments, that it shouldn't have happened.
Perez and Ocon, as we go down and right on board with Ocon towards Eau Rouge, and once again they have touched.
Guys, what the honestly, what the this guy doing? Front wing broken now. Idiot.
This is Force India.
Self-destructing as usual.
I don't know if he wants to die or something. Today we lost a lot of points, we took a lot of risk, we risked our life for nothing and no reason.
It costed the team points, and I've made mistakes over my career and things that I shouldn't have done in racing, but that's how you learn from it, and we all make mistakes, but it's how you overcome those. That's the way I saw racing, back then. The track was what matters the most. Still, I believe that the track is what matters the most, but things could have happened in a different way. And with how much respect I had for Checo at the time, and I still have now, I would have preferred things to go in a different way. We finished with a very good, championship finish position for the team, with 4th place, the top 10 finish in my first full season. So. Yeah, it was very solid, for sure.
Then the next season, I felt for you because then the team had all the financial issues. What's going through your mind at that point?
I had offers on the table from 2 very big teams at the time. It was clear that I was going to have a future in 2019. Unfortunately, for various political reasons, we chose the wrong team. And The contract was signed only in one side and not the other one. So they retracted last moment and took another driver, which left me on the bench. You know, I was left without a drive.
Esteban, a lot of hearts will be broken out there knowing that you're not going to have a full-time F1 seat next year.
One more, you too? I had a fantastic 2 years with Force India. My last race with them, not my last race in Formula 1. I'm not giving up at all. You know, I have great support from Mercedes. Next year they will support me a lot and I will work a lot alongside Mercedes. To see the positive out of that, I got to see the dominance and be part of the dominance of Mercedes as well. Be part of the development of the 2019 Mercedes car and being able to develop it as well in the simulator and drive it in testing. That was great. I had obviously a great year. Good to see how a team dominating basically works from the inside.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, guys.
It's not close.
It's that button?
Yeah, that button.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. Have you ever been stopped in a car like this?
Yes. They were asking if we had anything to declare, if we had any, you know, cash money, which I don't have. yeah. But not speeding. It was just a regular check.
Yeah. Have you ever been stopped for speeding?
I have been stopped once for speeding, yes. And the reason was, it's not good, guys, first of all. I'm not proud of it. But it was a downhill slope. And yeah, the police was there to check. So, you know, all good. We had a chat.
Yeah.
It was the beginning of my F1 career. And it was quite funny because they said, oh, can we get an autograph at the bottom of the fine?
Oh.
Yes! No, I knew where you were going. Not have an autograph to, you know, at the bottom of the fine. Yeah. They gave me the fine. So if you guys see yourself in there, I will always remember that one.
Oh, brilliant. They must have had some fun.
Following a year on the sidelines in 2019, Esteban Ocon returns to a full-time race seat at Renault, the team for whom he was once a young driver.
For a French driver to join a French team who you know, had a history of winning titles, and yeah, very special. Yeah, I really enjoyed that team in thinking, you know, there was something that we can build. Life is steps, and when you manage to take the next step, you always want more.
The rain falling, but it's quite fine rain.
Is intermediate tires even the right thing to go on? Should it be slicks now? We are in for a thrilling start to this Grand Prix.
That is a dream start for Hamilton. Bottas has dropped 3 or 4 places. And into Lando Norris. The Ferrari as well, as the McLaren spun round. Oh, it was a dreadful first corner. It's a red flag. We are stopping this race. Somehow, Esteban Ocon was like Moses in the Red Sea. It just opened up for him, and he's like, okay, thank you very much indeed.
All right, mate, we're starting P2 at the moment. Nice work.
Crofty, it is incredible how quickly that track is drying out there.
Lewis Hamilton then will lead them away for a formation lap and then a standing start.
As soon as we can pit, it's going to be good to do so. You can come in at the end of this lap if you wanted.
Ocon's making the choice to come in. Hamilton's going to be the only one who's going to start this race.
What a crazy situation.
It's going to be lights out and away we go for Lewis Hamilton only. He's not going to build up a big enough gap on this lap to pit and still be in the lead. Mercedes made a huge error here. Now Hamilton stops. Esteban Ocon takes the lead.
Okay, Esteban, you are leading the Grand Prix. Let's go. Copy that.
Hamilton comes out into this race right at the back.
Am I last?
Yeah, 8th fenders.
He is going to be absolutely flying.
You're the fastest man out there easily.
They have pace, they really do.
Head down, it's going to be hammer time all the way.
Where do you think he can finish in this race?
I think the win is still possible.
Lewis, you can win this.
Behind Esteban Ocon, that gap is closing down.
Vettel really piling on the pressure. Going to be so tough for Ocon to keep Vettel behind.
This is anyone's race. Meanwhile, Lewis Hamilton sets a new fastest lap of the race.
Currently P5, forecast to overtake.
Don't count him out for the win. If he's going to get Esteban Ocon, he's got Fernando Alonso to get past first.
Exactly, the teammate of Esteban Ocon.
So Hamilton coming up fast.
Alonso can help Ocon with this.
Hamilton might try and get past Alonso here.
Wow, Alonso is just brilliant at defending, isn't he? What a great job he did there.
Alonso's looking in his mirrors, makes Hamilton go the long way round. Oh, they almost touch. Hamilton has to back out of it. This is now looking to be a bit frustrating for him.
He's all over the place.
Fernando Alonso is doing a wonderful job, not just for himself, but also for his teammate, Esteban Ocon.
I'm massively impressed with Esteban Ocon so far. Unbelievably calm for a guy in the lead of a Grand Prix.
Max push, Max push.
Ocon's wondering where Vettel is. He's right behind him.
Wow, that was close. This battle is not over.
Alonso somehow is keeping Hamilton at bay.
So annoying for Lewis. Chances decreasing with every lap here.
This time he's alongside, and I think they might have touched.
Guys, you see, you just moved over on me, man.
This is incredible. Alonso is locked up, and Hamilton is now released. The race is on now to the checkered flag. But has he got enough laps to do it?
It does look like the race win is going to be between Ocon and Vettel.
Alonso cost Lewis the win today.
Vettel 1.6 behind. Last lap.
We've got a clip. I wondered if you fancied listening,
Yes, definitely.
watching it back.
Thank you.
So yeah, just hit play when you're.
Oh, the middle sector as well.
Esteban Ocon has now got half a lap to go.
He's not put a foot wrong, driven fantastically with the huge pressure from Vettel.
No one's challenging Ocon for the win now. Esteban Ocon is going to be a Grand Prix winner in Formula One. Ocon wins the Hungarian Grand Prix. Oh, très bon, très bien. And formidable.
Good French,
Esteban Ocon, well done.
Yeah! Woo!
Yes, guys.
Don't really know what happened to my voice. But yeah, when I crossed the line, it just meant the whole world to me, to all the people that were working so hard for it.
Thanks for the first victory of Alpine. Thank you.
All we did throughout all my life was worth just for that moment. Yeah! It was a beautiful moment. Yeah, it was incredible. Thank you for reminding me.
Thanks very much for sharing that with us, Esteban. Can you take it? I don't want to.
I can take it,
That's
yeah.
okay. Thanks.
No problem. You don't want to take it. Lawrence, you take it.
This is it. This is what you work for.
Yes.
In physical form.
Yes, yes. Pretty insane. There's a couple of goals in my life. The first one is to get to F1. The second one was to win a race, and the last one is to be world champion. So I still have to conquer the last one, which is the hardest one. I'm not coming every day and looking at it and being like, oh yes, I've made it, because
yeah, of course.
I don't feel like I've made it. It's a good step for sure. Winning a race is, I'm extremely lucky and privileged, to be in that position, because there are not many drivers in the world that have been able to do that. But there's a lot more that I want to achieve.
You've talked about the high points, how much good times you had, but obviously towards the end, things became a bit more difficult. Just talk through that really challenging period.
At the beginning of 24 and even end of 23, it was quite clear that the vision I had for the future and how we were moving forward with the team was not matching, you know, what I wanted. I didn't want to let any people down. All of these people working for us to build the cars, I gave 110, 120% each single time that I was behind the wheel of that car. Unfortunately, it didn't end the way that I wanted.
Bombshell news at the end of the Qatar Grand Prix last time out that Esteban will be leaving Alpine one race earlier.
I had prepared a special helmet for my last race. I had prepared to go and visit the people. Yeah, I didn't got given that option.
And as that relationship was starting to come to an end, there was interest from everywhere. There was Williams who were interested in you, Sauber were interested in you, Haas were interested in you. And I also want to know whether a story that I heard about the GPS in your Alpine tracked that you were at the Williams factory. So.
You want to know the GPS? Yes, I know the cars have trackers, but I don't have anything to hide. You know, I wanted to look elsewhere, the options. So even if the car has a tracker, I was allowed, you know, to go to Williams as well, and that's it. I went there, did what I had to do, came out, and I don't really understand why that story came out. It's normally secret information.
I'm glad you cleared it up.
The best option and how it was presented to me was clearly to go to Haas. You know, Ayao is a very straightforward person. He has the biggest sense of competing that I've ever seen out of anyone. He doesn't want to lose anything. The way he presented me the straightforward plan, what he is going to build for the team and what he has already built now was for me the best option. I want to be racing and winning in the future, and I will give everything until I manage to secure what I want. And if I didn't manage to win, well, I would have given everything, no regrets.
I mean, that seems like the perfect way to end, because I don't get the impression you're stopping anytime soon.
No, that's clearly not.
What a story. I'm excited to see what happens next week.
Thank you. The wake drivers are pushing.
He almost shot dead in the back.
Oh, God. He probably wasn't expecting the...
No, it wasn't. I did it quite late, I have to say.
What a part of the world to live in.
When you come to these kind of places, you realize, you know, how lucky you are and how privileged you are, you know, to be able to train here, live around here, and a very beautiful place to be.